Okay, so where I left off last time was I was working on the fourth year apply assembly. I need to have the bushing replaced inside. So in the video, there's a bunch of steps, to put your seals back on and to put the unit back together. But because I'm having the bushing installed at a transmission place, I'm not going to put the seals and stuff in right now. I'm going to wait till the bushing's replaced and then put the assembly back together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with taking apart the other gears and replacing the clutches and the seals on those. So this is the unit that I was working on. This is the fourth, or as he calls it, the fourth gear apply assembly. On my sheet it's just called the driven sprocket assembly. So that's this guy. I've already replaced the seal in here, the little black seal here. I've already done that, but I still have to replace this bearing, and I still have to replace the metal bushing inside here. So I'm gonna wait before I put these seals and the spring back on until the bushing and the bearing has been replaced. So from here I am going to start taking apart my clutch. Okay, so here we have what's referred to as the second gear, or the intermediate drum, and basically it houses all the clutches in here. So on my video he says to check the outer wall to see if there's any any scratches or anything. You can, because there's a band that rides along here. Mine has a couple of band marks. He says you can use some light sandpaper to get rid of that, but mine looks pretty good, so I think I'm just going to leave it like that. There's no real scratches. It just looks faded a little bit, the surface, So all I got to do is take out the snap ring that's in here. Better use a flat screwdriver. And you just kind of pull it out like that. I'll clean this off. Actually, where are my gloves? I should be using my gloves. Okay. So once I dump this out, so this is called a wave plate, the one that's right at the bottom here, and as you can see, it's all kind of like it's all kind of wavy, and that's why it's called a wave plate. This you want to keep. There's a thick steel. This one I'm going to keep. Then there's a clutch, which I'm going to throw out, and is pretty burnt up. As you can see, it's the clutch is finished. Really just garbage. And it rotates from clutch to steel. Clutch. This clutch is completely gone. There is absolutely zero material left on that clutch. So I think that's basically, yeah, I think that's basically what my biggest problem was here. Is there's supposed to be this material on here, while on this side it's completely worn away, and that's all that's left on that one. This one is completely worn off on both sides, and is actually kind of like indented. It's kind of like grooved in, you know. So that's definitely garbage. This is another plate, another clutch that's pretty much finished. Well, I mean, it is finished for sure. The material is starting to wear. It's almost gone. Steel, clutch, steel, clutch, steel, clutch, and another really thick plate that you want to keep. So those three you want to keep. These guys are all garbage. There's another snap ring in here. For another spring, because there's more clutches down there. Or no, that's just the spring. But the bushing inside is seems all right, but I'm gonna replace it anyways. So let me just get my clutches.